Hello friends, I am Rajendra Kuranne from my channel Teach Easy. In previous lectures we saw the definition of moment of inertia, radius of gyration and parallel axis theorem and perpendicular axis theorem. Now using all these things, today we will see how to obtain an expression for moment of inertia of a rectangle. For that purpose, let us consider a rectangle ABCD whose width is small b and whose depth is small d. Okay. Now as usual, this is the symmetrical section, you know. So this is the horizontal axis passing through the centroid, so which is x-axis. Now for deriving the formula, let us consider a small horizontal strip whose thickness is dy at a distance of y from x axis. Now this y is positive upward, so this is 0 to d by 2 plus and this is 0 to d by 2 minus. Okay, so when we will integrate, we will have to integrate from minus d by 2 to plus d by 2. Now we know that the area of this strip is, what will be area? Width into thickness. Width is b and thickness is dy. We know that its distance is y, so 2 times we will take moment. Okay, so mi of strip about x axis will be area of the strip multiplied by y into y, that is y square, which will be equal to area we know, so it will be b into y square into dy. Now mind well, this is the moment of inertia of this strip about x axis. Now we want to find out moment of inertia of complete rectangle. Therefore, we will have to integrate it for the whole section, and that will be moment of inertia of the complete rectangle about what? X axis. What is that? Ix is equal to. Now what is Ix? Integration into this area into y square, so it will be b into y square dy. Now mind well, this is a perfect integral. Lower limit will be minus d by 2. This is important because we have taken y from x axis. So above x axis we are taking positive, so below x axis will be definitely negative. So what is this one? Minus d by 2. And what is this one? Upper limit plus d by 2. Now what is integration of y square dy? Yes, can you tell me? Integration of y square dy will be, b is a constant, integration of y square is y cube upon 3. And what are the limits? Minus d by 2 to plus d by 2. Integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, provided n is not equal to minus 1. Okay. Now we will substitute this unit and this unit. For that purpose, we know that integration minus d by 2 to plus d by 2 will be 2 times integration b will be as it is y cube upon 3, and it is 2 times means 0 to d by 2. 2 times 0 to d by 2, 2 times. Okay. So what you will get from this? B is common, I will take it out. 2 is common, 3 I will take it out. So it will be 2b upon 3 into bracket. Y cube means d by 2 cube minus 0 cube. Therefore, I will get Ixx is equal to, look here, 2b upon 3, it will be d cube divided by cube of 2 will be 8, and hence finally it will be b into d cube by 12. So this is Ixx. Okay, this 2 4 is 8, so 4 into 3 12. So it is bd cube by 12. So this is moment of inertia of rectangle about horizontal centroidal axis. Now, in the similar manner, instead of horizontal elementary strip, if we have taken the vertical strip parallel to y axis, you will get the expression for Iyy, and in the similar manner I can say that Iyy is equal to b and d will get interchanged, so it will be d into b cube upon 12. So this is standard formula for moment of inertia of a rectangle about horizontal and vertical centroidal axis. Square is a subcase of rectangle in which b and d are equal. So if you say that the side of the square is small a, then it will be Ixx and Iyy will be a raised to 4 upon 12, because b and d in that case will be same as e. Do you understand this? Now, this is BD cube by 12. B is the width of the section, D is the depth of the section. So, moment of inertia of rectangle about horizontal centroidal axis is BD cube by 12, and that about the vertical centroidal axis is BD cube dB cube by 12. Okay. Now, if I want to find out mi about the base, that is IAB, I will have to use parallel axis theorem. This AB is an axis which is parallel to x axis. So we will have to use parallel axis theorem. What will be IAB? IAB will be equal to IXX plus area into h square. What will be h? In that case, d by 2. So for that purpose, I will write that by or mi about base. That is IAB. By parallel axis theorem, what is IAB? Moment of inertia about an axis which is parallel to the centroidal axis is equal to summation of moment of inertia about the centroidal axis. This is horizontal, so IXX plus area into h square. Now here we know that IXX is BD cube by 12. Therefore, IAB will be equal to B into D cube by 12 plus area of this rectangle is B into D, and what is H? H will be, yes, what is H? Distance between two parallel axes. So it will be D by 2, and don't forget to make it square. So this will come out as BD cube by 12 plus, this is D square, so this will also be BD cube square of 2 will be 4. So if you simplify this, 4 and 12, LCM will be 12. So 3 plus 1, 4, 4 by 12. So this will be BD cube upon 3. This is also important one. This is moment of inertia of a rectangle about the base. In the similar manner, can we find out the moment of inertia about this side AD? Yes, why not? This is y-y axis, so this is IYY, we will shift it to this one. So what will be IDA or AD? It will be IYY, that is DB cube by 12 plus B into D plus, yes, what will be this? B by 2. H in this case will be this distance, that is B by 2 square. So finally you will get moment of inertia about the side. What will be moment of inertia about the side? Mi about side. It will be equal to, we will denote it by I, yes, AD will be equal to this AD, or BC, it will be same. Instead of BD cube by 3, it will be D into B cube upon 3. So this is also a very standard formula. So here we have seen what is the moment of inertia of a rectangle about horizontal centroidal axis. It is b into d cube by 12. About vertical centroidal axis, y axis, it will be d into b cube by 12. What is y axis? This is y axis. So Iyy is equal to db cube by 12. Then we have used parallel axis theorem, and by using parallel axis theorem we have calculated AMI about the base. This is AB. So IAB will be Ixx plus AH square. Area is B into D. In this case H is D by 2. For I about side AD, this will be B by 2. Okay. So this will come out to be BD cube by 3. Hence IAD will be DB cube by 3. Now mind well, square is the subcase of the rectangle. What is the only change? Instead of B and D, it will be same. Okay. So for a square figure, whose side is A, so this is also A. So here this will be horizontal axis of centroid, this will be vertical axis of centroid. And for square, the AMI about diagonal is also same. When we will see triangle at that time, I will show you why it is same. So here I can say Ixx equal to Iyy equal to, if I say that square is P, Q, R and S, then AMI about the diagonal is IQS or SQ you can say, is equal to, here B is equal to A, D is equal to A, so A into A cube, that is A raised to 4 by 12. So in this lecture, we saw how to find out moment of inertia of a rectangle. We have derived the formulae for the same. Though the formulas are not asked in the exam, I have shown you how it is calculated. For other standard figures, we will not derive any formulae. Once again, I will repeat, moment of inertia of a rectangle about horizontal centroidal axis is BD cube by 12. About vertical centroidal axis, it is DB cube by 12. About the base, it is BD cube by 3, and about the side, it is DB cube by 3, where B is the width of the section and D is the depth of the section. Now, we know that PQRS is a square which is subcase of rectangle in which B and D are equal, that is A, and for this square lamina, Ixx and Iy are same. Not only that, IQS, that is diagonal, is also same. BD cube, B is also A, D is also A, so A into A cube, that is A raised to 4 by 12. Okay. In the next lecture, we will find the formulae for some other standard geometrical figures. Thank you.